Since 1000 BC, ancient Greeks relied on mining for their prosperity. They've relied on mining and the raw materials in order to develop a trade network, to grow their economy, and the Alexander the Great campaigns were funded by mining.
Everything here in Greece has related with the mining. Actually, they established the city here because they have the minerals. Halkidiki means land of copper.
Kassandra is a collection of 3 assets in Greece. The Skouries copper gold porphyry, half constructed and currently in care and maintenance. And we've got 2 operations, Olympias, which is a polymetallic, so lead, silver, zinc and gold. And then the Stratώνι operation, which also has similar materials, so it's lead, silver and zinc as concentrates.
We have permitted as one project. That means we have one EIA approved, but we have different technical studies for each project.
The Στρατώνι Mavreps Petres operation is already ongoing for several years. Olympia's mine is a mine that started operation very recently. It was an old mine that was modernized by Eldorado Gold with a very significant investment. And the Skouries project, which is under development, and we hope that when we have the permits that we'll get it in commercial operation.
Now we are trying to explore furthermore and discover the real extension of this mineralization. We believe the potential is great. It shows you that Northeast Halkidiki has a lot of potential in terms of mineral wealth, economic development, and also value.
The unique thing about our assets in Greece are the length of the mine life. In the gold mining business, most mines are 10 years or less, and our assets in Greece are multi-decade. That's good for our investors, but it's also good for the communities and our employees. To have long life assets gives everybody a long-term future and something to build upon.
The total investment that has gone into the project is around 1 billion. What it is important to stress is that out of this investment, 80% is directed to the local economy. In our operations in Kassandra, we have created approximately, or in the vicinity of 5,000 jobs, direct and indirect jobs, and that really benefits the economy, not only of the local communities and the local economy, but Greece overall. 99% of the people that work here are Greeks, and 89% are from the local communities.
We've had a big impact on the local industry in terms of our construction, all of our steel work, all of our concrete, rebar. It's all produced locally. Then we're using local engineers, be they out of Athens or Thessaloniki, which obviously has flow-on effects in terms of revenues being generated, taxes being generated, taxes on profits for the Greek state. So it's very positive.
Over the mine's life and during our investment, there will be 1.5 billion euros payments in salaries and 3 billion euros for the local suppliers. There is a great commitment that whatever we do it in the most environmentally responsible way, trying to reduce our footprint whenever it is possible, and also introduce the best available technologies to minimize the impact on the environment.
The environmental monitoring system is one of the most comprehensive, certainly that I've seen. We're monitoring over 300 data points, and we're also publishing all of that information on our Hellas Gold website. So the monitoring that we're doing in the Kassandra area focuses on water quality, so groundwater, any surface water that flows through our properties. We're also monitoring ground vibration, air quality, dust, noise. So a pretty comprehensive set of monitoring, including monitoring within the local villages So we use the data for making sure that we're in compliance with our environmental regulations and also determine whether we're having any impact on local communities or the environment around the projects.
We are in our nursery in Olympias, which is very close to the Olympias mine. Here we produce and grow up the plants that we need in order to implement the restoration projects in the wider Kassandra mines area. When we took over the property, the first project, the first restoration project that we decided to go through was to clean up this area. We removed this polluted soil and then we established our nursery.
For Last Gold, it's really important to have CSR in place in order to manage our impacts and to enrich our people's lives, based our core values to engage openly and to act with integrity. It's really important for us, and we are trying to present that every day in our lives. It's very important for CSR actions and initiatives to be as an outcome of consultation and discussion and actual engagement with our stakeholders.
We know that we are here and will stay here for 30, 35 years, let's say, because the reserves is huge here. So we are looking to be a good citizen. A good citizen to support the infrastructure of this area, to provide a better future for the people.
We also help the local communities through our investments on local community initiatives and infrastructure. So far, we have invested 30 million euros.
It's not a matter of making huge promises, it's a matter of doing what you can actually do. In Last Gold, we want to promise just the things that we can actually deliver, and we're going to deliver.
So I think Eldorado's done a good job in terms of developing these assets. We've got a great team in place. These are world-class assets that we're looking forward to operating for many, many years.
We have all the building blocks in Greece for it to become an exciting mining jurisdiction. These include mining expertise within the country, fantastic geologic prospectivity, and essentially an environment where there's enormous amount of growth potential. It's an exciting time at Eldorado to have world-class assets in our growth profile in a jurisdiction that has the potential for enormous growth.